Hello everybody, my name's Hocus Pocus, and welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. This is episode 59 of the series, and today we are kicking things off over at the Ravine base. And that is because there's a few things I need to do before we progress in today's video. The first thing is to check if we have any ice available. And we do. 14 packed ice, we still have 7 regular ice, so that's not enough to create another block of packed ice. So we'll take the 14 that we have there, that should be enough. We're also going to grab some signs if we have any, we do. We'll take those with us as well, that will probably help. Is there anything else I need from here? I don't believe so. However, I'm going to take the anvil and place that down because some of our armor is coming to its demise right now, so we probably need to repair that. However, I will replace the fire protection boots with the depth strider for now. I think that's a sensible choice since we're working over at the Guardian farm. And I'm just looking here. Protection 4 and breaking 3. What do we have on our leggings? Protection 4 and breaking 3. Okay, so, yeah, we'll just combine those, I guess, with our current leggings. That'll probably make sense. So let's take those off. Plug them in. Like, wait, 13? 13. 11. Why so expensive? Have I repaired these before? It's not really that big a deal anyway. We've got a ton of XP, so I'll take it. And we also need to repair our boots as well. So let's grab 4 diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. Craft ourselves some boots. Like so. And repair them. Well, I'm throwing my boots everywhere. And repair them like so. Okay, so we've got fresh boots, fresh leggings, and we should probably grab a helmet as well. That might do us some good. That'll do. We've got a helmet ready to go in there, so we'll just wear that. Okay, so we're fully armored up again, which is good to see. We got enough food, we got our ice, our signs. Maybe some more buckets might be worth taking. So we'll take another 4 buckets with us. And now we're probably gonna, well, not probably, we're definitely gonna make our way back over to the Guardian farm and kick off today's episode for real. Okay, sorry about this, you guys, but I had to post-com this section of the video because when I was exporting it, I made an error and it caused the data for this audio clip to be wiped out. So unfortunately we lost that during recording, which is a bit of a pain in the butt because as you'll see in the next clip, we also lost some video through a slight bit of error that sometimes occurs. I've discussed it before. It's where the pause screen stays open whilst I'm recording, and for some reason it will only record the pause screen and not any of the actions. However, you can hear the game sound in the background, so it's kind of weird, but as I said, not really an issue on this clip because I can just come in afterwards and do a bit of post commentary as I'm doing right now. So just to discuss what's going on the screen, I'm trying to figure out how many blocks I need to dig because we're trying to dig the water chutes that lead the items from the droppers towards the Guardian pixel art, because of course, as we've gone over in the past, I want the items to flow towards the Guardian pixel art and then out of the eye and be collected on the bottom layer so that they can be redistributed into a storage system. So as you can see on the screen, I'm sort of calculating the number of blocks we need to dig by going from block to block, counting to see how far I need to take the tunnel in order to progress it towards the Guardian pixel art. However, we come across here the fixtures that we've got either side of the room where the kelp is. And of course, I don't really want to interfere with that as it's a bunch of water. And if you break the blocks, the kelp is going to break as well. So it can lead to all sorts of problems if we do go ahead and destroy that gravel. So we decide to go around it instead, as you can see on the screen. I'm digging around it. But then as I was digging around it, I had second thoughts again because I thought I was playing it a little bit too safe. So we came back again and decided to do the water stream actually one step away from the fixture, the fixture itself. So that's why I've gone back and actually dug out a few different blocks and replaced the others with cobblestone. So in a minute you'll see we go back outside to do another count so that we can see how far we need to take this thing forward towards the pixel art again. And I do in fact get the calculations wrong, which is a bit annoying, but it doesn't take too much to fix it when the time comes, as you'll see in a second. So we go outside and I think I do a small cobblestone bridge towards the pixel art just to make sure that we're getting it correct. So here I'm probably starting the count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And at this point I decide to get the cobblestone down. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And of course we do need to go an extra 7 blocks on top of that, so I calculated it at 26, but then when we got back inside of the wall, I actually forgot at which point we were counting from, so I ended up cutting it short by 1 block. But as I already told you, we rectified that pretty easily. So here you'll see I'm trying to work out where we counted from outside and I couldn't remember, so we just went for it from this point, and we actually should have started counting a block later, but of course we didn't, which, as I've said twice already, it didn't actually cause too many issues, so that was good. But here is just a bit of boring digging. Basically, we're taking this channel further towards the pixel art and hoping that when we get there we can take a left, dig a little bit further and come out in the gap that we dug behind the eye in the first segment. So eventually we do get there, and you'll see in the next clip everything we're in working order, and it does look pretty cool actually, with all the items coming out of the eye, and they all seem to fall in a similar sort of area, which means it'll be nice and easy to collect them together into a hopper system, and that makes for a pleasant experience for me, because it means that I don't have to try very hard to get that thing up together. But here you're seeing we actually cut it 1 short, so we're digging out the extra few blocks that we need to dig out in order to make the channels the correct width. And then we go ahead, fill in the last few bits of cobblestone like so, and that is the end of the clip. So I will catch you all in the next segment. Okay, so I tried to record this segment already, but unfortunately the footage got a bit corrupted, which is annoying. However, we installed a small bubble column on either side to push the items up, and now they can come in the exact level that we require them to into the water streams here, and then they can be pushed out of the guardian's eye. We're using red concrete on the inside of the eye because it's a bit easier to come across than the red wall, so we can craft a little bit more of that up, I think, right now. We've got ourselves 12 sand, and we can... Oh, we need the red dye to go in there as well, and of course we actually need to spread the gravel out a little bit. There we go. So we should have another red dye around here somewhere in one of these chests, maybe this one. There we go. There's a red dye, so we're going to put that to use as well. Make ourselves 8 more of the concrete. So we've got 20 more powder there. We also had a bit of a creeper incident, so we're going to have to get that fixed as well, which shouldn't be too difficult. I can grab the blocks for that right now, actually, and we can do that together. So I need one of those. I think I need one of those. So let's go ahead and put those in. So I think that there. This stair block can go there. Then the sea lantern goes right there, I believe. Yep, so we need a couple more stair blocks. I think I have a couple in here. There we go, there's 2 more. We might need more than that, though. So, one there. One there. We need another block there and another stair block. So let's grab one of those. And then, obviously, we can create ourselves some stairs as well. That might be useful. There we go. So the block goes right there. The stairs go there. That's that section fixed. We just need a little bit more cyan glass. We've got 2 right there, but we're going to need more than that, right? We need a couple more. So let's craft ourselves 8 more of those to repair the damage. There we go. Cyan dye in the middle, glass around the outside. Perfect. And we can go up here and pop, 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 pop. And I stuck a few torches up there as well, just to make sure that doesn't happen again. It's quite unfortunate. He must have spawned up there, because as I came down, I just heard the hiss and then the boom. So I didn't actually see where he came from. Oh, we need some more prismarine brick, actually. There is a little bit more of that missing. Is 3 going to be enough? Should be, hopefully. So we've got 1 to put in there and 1 to put in there, I think. Yep, there we go. So back to normal. That's good to see. Stick that away. Those can go in here. Okay, so obviously we've got the concrete powder. We need to make sure that we get that organized, so we can go ahead and just build up a tower here to get that done. And then you just mine out the bottom block, like so, and let it fall down. And then you can harvest that and do that again. That's the process I usually use to harvest the concrete powder. Where is that forming? Is that right there? There we go. We can put a couple more in. There we go. If we just hold down mouse, we can go ahead and mine that all nice and quickly. There's a couple more to do. We'll just do them all, and then I'll go ahead and fill in the inside of the eye with it. Because, as I said, this is a lot more accessible than the wall. So that's why I'm using it as opposed to using red wool. Because at the moment, obviously, our wool farm isn't working the way it is designed to. We need to actually wait for the next update for that. So we can't really get it in mass quantities very quickly at the moment. So let's go ahead and place in the 24 blocks that we now have. It might not be enough, but we can come back and put a few more in if we need to. which is no issue. There we go. And then these two need to come out, and we need our sign back. There we go. Sign goes there. We'll make the back wall red as well. We'll put the red across the back four like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put another torch in. And then let's just test this out and see how it looks. This might be okay, because I doubt we'll be able to see the ceiling. Or at least, I'm hoping not. Anyway, so from up here, no. From down there, maybe, though. So we probably will have to do the ceiling at some point, but I'll leave it for now. And we can come back to that at a later date. But for now, that's the latest update to the build. Actually, before I do go, we could probably test this thing out. So let's fill up a couple of water buckets and put the water into the eye, as it should go. Like so, 1 and 2. And let's replace the red wall in the eye. We can go ahead and break this small cobblestone bridge. That will allow us to see the thing in action. So let's just take this down. There we go. Oh, I don't want to go that far. I want to get back up here. So let's turn the droppers on, and we should be able to see this thing in action. So that's one switch there, and then another switch on this side needs to be flicked as well. There we go. Okay, so if we watch the eye, items sooner or later should come spewing out. There we go, and you can see they're starting to come through. I was hoping they would spread across a bit more. Okay, there we go. So we're getting a few on one side, a few on the other. That's good to see. And they're landing pretty much in the same place each time, which again is good to see, because you know where to put the hoppers then. At least they're not spewing all over the place. So if we look inside the eye, you can see a sort of crisscross pattern going on in there. Yeah, that works well. And then of course down there we'll have the hoppers that pick the items up and redistribute them into their storage centers. Welcome back to the video, guys. So after another test with the hoppers in place, you can see that the items do get sucked up sufficiently. So I've routed the hoppers to go from this end to this end. And now what I want to do is install a sort of a buffer mechanism, so that once the items, or so that if there's ever an overflow, we can at least have some control over it. So what we're going to do is we're going to place chests in like that. And then we're going to have a chest down here as well. So like, wait, how am I going to do this? We need to filter it down. So the chest will actually go like this, I suppose. Like one there, and then the hopper going into the side. And then this chest will have another one underneath it, like so. So we'll have chest, and a hopper going into it. So the items are going to filter down into these double chests first of all, rather than go straight into the system. And that's just in case everything fills up, we actually have a chance to solve that issue before it becomes a problem. So I'm just going to fill that back in. We'll leave this one open just so that we can see what's going on. But as you can see, the items are going through and then down to the bottom chest. We're going to do the same thing on this side. So we want a double chest right here. Let's give ourselves some space. We want a double chest right there. And we want that one to filter down into a double chest here. Like that. And then finally this one is going to filter down into another double chest right here, I guess, like so. So our items going to go, which one are they going to go into? This one first, I assume. And then why aren't they coming down into this chest? What's the issue there? What's going on here? Fish is going into there, and okay, so it's working fine. It's working fine. We just need to come out again now. Is this one going through or not? Whoops, my pickaxe just went into the system. That is not good. We're gonna have to dig down here, using our hand. So anyway, that's the basics of it. Anyway, you guys can probably figure it out from there. I just lost my pickaxe to the machine, so I'm gonna have to go and get that by using my hand to dig down there, I guess. So I'll catch you all in the next segment. Okie dokie, guys. So another quick update. As you can see now, the back wall and the side walls of the chute that brings the guardians down into the killing chamber now has a design incorporated onto it. So we just went with a similar design that we used on the walls inside of these fixtures, either side of the room. It's just a combination of the prismarine brick and the prismarine itself. So 3 prismarine, then the row or the line of prismarine that sort of dips down into the prismarine brick. You know how it is, you can see it. Anyway, aside from that, I think what I'm going to do now, before the end of the video, is to try and dig out as much of this stone as I can, because I think that'll be a good way to set us up for the coming episode. So we're going to work on clearing out all of this. So we're going to have to push it back quite far, as you can see. I don't know how far exactly, but I'll work that out in a second once I've ended this clip. But we're just going to be working in here, mining away, and hopefully taking down a good bunch of this stone wall so that in the coming episodes we can start working on the silos and the design for this layer of the room, which is the layer in which the items will be sorted. So let me get some of that work done and I'll catch up with you in a second. Alright you guys, welcome back to the video for possibly the last time today. So flying down to the bottom layer of the farm, you can see we've dug out a chunk of stone, and this room now is ready to it's ready for work to be done on it, basically. So kind of what I want to do is have a pillar somewhere around the middle that insinuates that this layer is being held up. I think that would look good. We need a way to get from the top to the bottom as well, which we'll have to factor into the design somehow. And aside from that, we just want to make a way to bring the items out of this chest layout here and store them automatically, probably in silos somewhere along the walls here. But I don't know if I'm going to leave the room square, because that's kind of boring, you know, so maybe we will try and stagger the room slightly as not to make it too boxy. But we'll think about that sometime in the future. For now, I'm going to make my way back up to the top layer, because there's something I want to do with you guys just before I finish the video here. So up we go. There we go. And what I do want to do is try and come to a conclusion with this segment here. So we've of course got this mess above the farm. I just want to kind of get this cleaned up. So if we start up here, we can go ahead and put some diorite in, but we're going to need a platform to work from. So I will just install one quickly. There we go. Some cobblestone scaffolding. So let's get ourselves the diorite. And we can throw 3 pieces in right there. Wait, is that correct? No, not there. We need to push it back one more block. In there. 1, 2, 3. And then, of course, it's going to mirror this segment down here. So we'll go another block in there. And, of course, we'll break this out. We'll take this away as well, I think, because obviously that's where the ceiling is going to go. So we'll remove that. And then above this line, we'll also do the same thing. We'll just mirror it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Same at the top. We got 1 in here, so we'll pop that there. And then above this segment, we will again mirror the blocks. But we do want to fill in a bit of the excess with cobblestone if possible. So there we go. And we will go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And the last one right there. So that's the diorite outline complete. Now we can sort of mine out the in-between and the in-between of these blocks as well. So for this, we'll just continue with the prismarine brick, I guess. Or shall we extend the diorite to the edge? Let's take a look at how it looks. We'll have one version of it on one side and then the opposite version of it on the other. So we'll go like that, and we'll install another prismarine brick there. So which looks better? It's hard to say. It is hard to say. You know what? I think we'll go with the diorite, just so that it looks like it's at least connected somewhere. Otherwise, it does look kind of strange. So we'll go another diorite block in there, and then we'll just go prismarine brick there, prismarine brick back there, prismarine brick in there, and then we'll use regular prismarine in these gaps right there, just to give some texture difference. Okay, so that works. And then for the ceiling, I think we'll make sure that we can just get rid of those blocks and replace them with the brick as well. That would probably make sense. And then we will go ahead and use the dark prismarine slabs again around the ceiling just to cap it off. So let me just make a few more of those. I'll have somewhat of a count. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I reckon we need about 30, so let's make 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And if this isn't enough, of course, we can make some more, but I'm hoping my quick calculations were correct there. And we can throw these in, like so. In there. Of course, we will probably remove that one right there to escape when we need to, but for now I'll fill it in. Okay, so we were correct, that's good. And we are pretty much done, I believe. So let's take out the scaffolding so that we can take a proper look at the build. There we go. So looking up, things are looking good, which is perfect. So I'm happy with how things turned out there. I hope you guys are also happy with how things are looking so far. I think the top segment of this farm is looking good in the situation that it's currently in. We'll quickly grab that cobblestone block there so it's not floating around. There we go. So yeah, let's just take one more look at it. As I said, we've got this looking like that. And I think actually we'll go ahead and take our thumbnail screenshot as well. So we'll go ahead and do that. And of course on this side of the room we've got the guardian eye still, or the guardian head still, which is now functioning. So the items coming out of the farm go around and come out of the eye and get absorbed by those 6 hoppers down there. Of course, in the coming episodes, we'll make sure that this system is distributing items into a proper storage system, which will probably go along the walls somewhere, and then we need to get one huge design that encompasses the entire room as well. But for now, I think things are going well, and in the situation that we're in, I'm quite pleased. So this is where things are going to end for today's video, you guys. I really do hope that you enjoyed what you saw today. If you did, then be sure to drop a like down below. That will be much appreciated by myself, and it will also help the channel out. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments, be sure to put those down in the comment section below. I read every single one and respond to every single one, so there's no reason why you shouldn't. And finally, if you're new around here, or you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned to this series and anything else I decide to post on the channel. And finally, once again, thank you very much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I do really appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye bye.